Bruins. Puck turned over in the middle of the ice. Dvorsky spots it onto Dean. Dean, a backhander. He scores! Zach Dean in his playoff debut has given Springfield the 1-0 jump in Game 1 at 6:32 of Period 1. This one, Luff from the right corner, steps in front and fires. He scores! Matt Luff banks it in off DiPietro's headgear. It's 2-0 T-Birds, just 10:32 in.
Left wing pass, Tufte in tight. Backhand stays out. Rebound chance, they score! It's Wahlstrom! It's 2-1. That's the break they needed. Oliver Wahlstrom halves the score. It's 2-1 Springfield.
Back the trailer, Callahan, Mike Callahan, the shot, he hit the post, rebound, they score! Vinny Lettieri has won it for Providence at 1:14 of the overtime, and we will have a Game 3 on Sunday afternoon. The left wing to Dean. Dean in the middle, charging up is Peterson, and Dvorsky handcuffed, trying to fire a one-timer. Second try, they score! Corey Schuneman stepping up from the blue line, fires it past DiPietro's glove. It's 1-0 T-Birds, 4:01 into Game 3.
Top to Ian Mitchell. Down the wall, Schmillis into the circle. Patra scores! Matty Patra ties it at 1 on the power play. The Bruins even the score on the too-many-men call. Oh, one-timer. Scores! It's Mitchell's goal at 12:19 to go in the third. Tufte with great work on the forecheck. In on Ellis. Scores! Riley Tufte! Holy moly! Riley Tufte makes it 3. Tufte and Duran. Riley Tufte has it out wide left side. Fires, kick save. Scores! Riley Tufte on the rebound makes it 4-1 Bruins. Brown looking out front. Patra scores! 5-1 and the rout is on.
Going to be easy. A team that Ian Leterrier says he thought was the best in the division from who we saw. Here are the Phantoms and big shot. Score! Lexell on the rebound of an Emil Andre shot. And the Phantoms draw first blood. It's Ollie. And it's 1-0 Phantoms. Emil. The line, Jennings tapped it forward, bump. Lead pass off the right wing, Luchenko. Oh, nice dangle for Bump, and he scores! Jet Luchenko with the silky mitts, handing it off to Alex Bump for the slam dunk, and it's 2-0 Phantoms.
But bounces off of his blade. Obels to Nikita Gribenkin. Rushing forward down the right wing, hits the brakes, passes in the slot. Obels save, rebound stuffed in. Obels now lights the lamp, and the Phantoms have a 3-0 lead with 6:14 left in the second period.
Ice right wing, Lexell takes a couple strides. Shot wasn't there. Guarded by Aho. Cross ice goal! Alex Bump again from the left circle. It's 4-0 Phantoms. A power play goal.
Couldn't get the breakout pass out of the Pens' end. It's Luchenko now rolling around the Penguins' end behind the net. Pass to Richard, and he scores. Luchenko finds Anthony Richard, and the Phantoms now lead 5-0. Banged up even more this year, but the Penguins will bang one in for a goal. Avery Hayes scores to make it a 5-1 score with 4:51 left to go. Remaining in regulation of what is a 5-1 score in Game 1 of this series in favor of the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Clausen chops one down, gets a lane on Schinning and scores! So Clausen now finds Twine in his Calder Cup playoff debut. Penguins make it 5-2.
Phantoms chip it up ice. Here's Luchenko off the left wing, centering! Goal! Anthony Richard!
the penalty killers out here. Pass forced to Kachuk, back across the grain. Bros shoots and scores! Penguins tie the game on the power play. Tristan Bros solves the puzzle that is Parker Gahagen, and we're tied with 24.6 left in the period. Turning his legs across the blue line. Bros into the slot, backpedaling. A shot comes in and they score! Harrison Brunick with his first pro goal. Backpedaled around the long reach of Garrett Wilson and put it past Parker Gahagen. Brunick gives the Penguins a 2-1 lead in game 2.
Pulled up by Sebastian Aho behind the goal and in the corner. Stolen by the Phantoms. Wisdom and shot. Goal! Save on the rebound from Zane Wisdom. Last year's playoff hero, Jacob Gaucher. He does it again. Carried up ice and through center. Grimes dodges past Poulan. Hands it off Luchenko. Centering Richard. Oh, what a save for Richard. Rebound goal! The Phantoms take the lead on the rebound of the Richard shot. Helga Grimes got there to it. Diving for that puck and sliding in the backhander.
To it, cross to Nylander, shoots, scores! Alex Nylander from a long cross-ice pass from Nick Abrazizi. It's behind Jet Greaves, and the Marlies are on the board first.
At one. Face-off controlled to Grimaldi. Now Matejchuk stalks into the ozone, fires, pad save, another rebound, he scores! Welcome back to Cleveland. It's Nick Matejchuk, and he ties the game at 1.
That's a huge goal. Then
3-on-2 if they hurry up. Here's Pucha into the ozone. Feeds Fix-Wolansky. Back to Pucha to the slot. Fix-Wolansky jammed down the Blues. Oh, and they score! Falling in the corner, it was Gail Richard. The rookie gives Cleveland a third period lead in game 1. Richard makes it 2-1 Monster. Through traffic. Wide right on Hildeby. 40 seconds left in the power play. Cleveland looking for insurance. Swozil across. Pinelli scores! It's a power play goal, and Cleveland's got some breathing room.
Vilna, quick over to Steves, turns, fires it, rebound. Stopped by Mastro Simone from getting it too far, and another shot, he scores! Alex Steves makes it 3-2 with a power play goal. And now out in front it goes, Shaw! Scores a time bomb with 49 seconds left to go. Ties it up at 3 apiece.
But mistimed, and the threat continues. Back out for Bowie to load again. This one wide in front. They score! The overtime heroics from the rookie Luca Pinelli.
Less than 6 minutes to go here in the first period. Right back to Niemela out front. Great chance. Scores! Zach Solo. Pure energy. Plays it over. Solo scores! Energy times 2. Zach Solo.
Villeneuve, the Monsters, able to hold the zone. McCown feeds Bowie, high slot, tries to find Grimaldi. Now McCown follows, fires, he scores! Hunter McCown goes bar down, and the lead is sliced in half. It's 2-1.
well, it's only
Looks like it was Murray's right skate. Notable they didn't show a replay. Off the draw, pass across, Matejchuk to Grimaldi, he scores! And Rocco has tied the game out of the left circle, and it's 2-2.
wow, it looked like a set face-off play as well.
Adding to it. Mastro Simone touches it, comes out, glove side, top of the face-off circle, draws in, he scores!
Back for Villeneuve. And around the wall, Richard has it, left half boards, a minute left in 2-OT in front, they score! James Malatesta wins it for Cleveland in the final
tight. Smith pounds at the net. They score! A redirect out in front. Who will get the goal? Is it Yaska or Romida? It is Yaska.
Back up top, Korchinski turned aside. Juicy rebound off of Martin. They score! Spencer Martin has been dynamite all night, but he just put the puck in his own net and ties the game at 1. The shot originating from Korchinski at the blue line. He's forced to wire it in. Martin lost his footing behind the net. Fed up to the blue line. Sanford now Levshunov. He'll fire. Score! Artyom Levshunov wins it in overtime. And the Ice Hogs take game 1 in Rosemont. Turned aside. Rebound falls for Kuzmin. Along the ice, Allen near boards. Now Kuzmin again at the right point. Shoot, score! Joey Anderson on a net deflection gives Rockford a 1-0 lead 2 minutes in. Near boards, it's Cole Gutman. Gutman left for Sanford, right circle, backdoor, score! Kevin Korchinski on a tap play, 2-0 Rockford. Drifts along the blue line, gave the puck up to Cole Gutman. He'll lead out Jerry Mayhew, steps into the middle, Deeks, score! Fitzgerald to the puck, he's got Mayhew out of the box. It's a breakaway for Jerry, in on net, score! Another clear for Rockford. Thompson has Ratu, and the empty net, bullseye!
Sit in. Caro with a nice feed to Waters across the blue line, who sets it up for Brisebois. Over to Wu, in front shot, they score! Tristan Nielsen!
No one around him, so he just tries to dump it back in, or at least get a shot on goal. And now up high for Onyebuchi. To net, scores! Redirected in! And the Roadrunners have tied it up! It's Hunter Drew! Who else? That is the 5th goal this season against Abbotsford between the regular season and playoffs for Hunter Drew, and the Roadrunners have tied it up.
Here's Lecker-Mackey to Baines on the right wing, 12 seconds left on his power play. Baines settles it for Di Giuseppe, now Blay left wing, tees up a shot, scores! Sammy! Roadrunners trying to change, the Canucks shoot it right back in. Here's Carlson down the wing with room. He shoots, he scores! Linus lights the lamp. Peels back. Sasson screening in front. Blay hands off to Sasson. Backdoor pass. Blay shoots and he scores!
Over to the far end. Roadrunners back on the puck. It's Cameron Hebig if he can hurry. Short-handed for Tucson. Hebig to the net. Scores! It's Travis Barron for Tucson. Short-handed goal for the Roadrunners. It's a 2-goal game once again. 1:55 to go in the second period. Cameron Hebig setting up Travis Barron on the 2-on-1 rush, and the Roadrunners are back within 2. Right side of Robbie Russo. Russo returns it to Duda. Rister to the net. Scores! And Artem Duda gets it within 1. The rookie for Tucson gets his first career playoff goal in the American Hockey League. And it's 4-3 Abbotsford as Artem Duda gets it through everybody with a screen in front. A lot of interesting calls in the game entirely, including a penalty shot at the end. Ganadin, a fortunate net, scores! Another redirection from the point. Not sure who got it. It's Ben McCartney. Kim Cota-Robles, the guest for the first goal of the night for Tucson, and the Roadrunners are off and running in game number 2. It back to Duda. Duda, a shallow shot to the net. McCartney picks it up. Right side. Agazino scores! Andrew Agazino gives the Roadrunners a 2-0 lead in game number 2 with 16:02 to go in the second period. Nielsen, right side looking for Landon. And here come the Roadrunners. It's a 2-on-0 rush. Kyler Yamamoto, he big on his left side. Yamamoto scores! Kyler Yamamoto gives the Roadrunners a 3-0 lead on the breakaway. Crashed into the boards hard. Hopefully he's okay. It's a 3-0 lead for Tucson with 18.2 seconds to go in the second period.
Pagansky tries the other side for Connaughton. And Connaughton can't get around Mancini. Sammy Blay picks it up. Blay in front. Ratu check from behind. And they score! Carlson!
Huge one here. McGregor able to win it for Tucson and cleared out by the Roadrunners. Here's Ben McCartney with the net. Clearly empty. He scores! And the Roadrunners will force game 3 on Saturday.
Perfect position, and now he'll wheel it the other way with speed. Look at him go. Sasson to Baines. Backdoor Nielsen shot. Scores! Roadrunners already down to a minute to work with as Mueller takes it away from Zuber, now trying to eat some clock. Has a man in front, it's Waters wide open. He scores! Oh, captain, my captain! Saucers it back to Baines, and it's played up top for Kudratsev. Traffic forming in front. Baines has it left circle. Down low, Waters to Sasson, he scores! Waters, Sasson, 3-0 Canucks. It's a power play goal.
In extra time, you got to be hard on it.
Canucks fighting for it. Here's a chance in front. Sammy Blay scores! Still 4-0 for the home side. Here's Yamamoto across the blue line. Stolen. Di Giuseppe to the empty net. Scores this time!
Barracuda trying to win it back below the goal line in the offensive zone. Beestead gives off for Dewar. Lays up high to the point. Cagnoni. Right side for it. Rister. He scores! It made its way through traffic. Ethan Fresh from the right side has opened up the scoring with 12:40 left in period number 3. As numbers. White coming down the right wing. Holding. Feathers along. Beestead. He scores! Philip Beestead rips home the power play goal. And just like that, the Barracuda lead it 2-0. Lamped into the boards by Booth. Back to the left side, Jimmy Schultz. Down low, centers in front. They score! Anthony Vincent beats Phoenix Copley's short side. And the Barracuda take a 1-0 lead here in period number 2.
Ends up winning. Charles Hudon to the point. Gaudin to the left side, Jones. Switch sides, backhanded it back over to Gaudin. Now to the middle, Chromiak, score! Martin Chromiak on a one-timer. Blasts it past Yaroslav Askarov. And the Rain have tied the game with 13:48 to go.
Carrying it down the right side, centers in front of Colin Graff. He scores! Colin Graff on the backhand, and the Barracuda have taken their lead back with 2:18 left here in regulation.
AHL point. Here's Yanni Newman for John Hayden. He scores! It rolls off the guts of it in, and Coachella Valley takes a 1-0 lead in game 1.
Yeah, great job of attacking, and Yanni Newman does a great job of finding John Hayden.
Towards Myers left point. Olafson's drive blocked in front again. Rolls to the right of the goal. Grabbed by Furcus. High slot. Byro shoots. He scores! Brandon Byro goes bar down and gives the Firebirds a 2-0 lead. Nick Brouillard, a wrister, tip towards the cage, loose puck, scores! Mitchell Stevens, it's 3-0.
Yeah, again, a great job of not the big shot from the point, just getting it down to the front of the net, and gets tipped a couple of times, and Mitchell Stevens just happens to be Johnny on the spot and is there to shovel it into the empty net.
Right. Number 1 of this best of 3 in Coachella Valley. Cairns dances in, off a skate from Hunt and back onto Hunt's stick. Through traffic and they score! Dryden Hunt gets the Calgary Wranglers on board with over 13 minutes to go in the third. A play catch into the near circle. Cairns drops it off, looking for Martin Ferk. They want to keep this cycle going. 20 seconds to go. Back to Brustevich. Brustevich waits, shoots, it's deflected. Falls to Ferk in the corner, back to the line. Poirier, Brustevich to the far circle. Calgary looking for a shot. Ferk puts it in. They score with 7 seconds to go. Rory Cairns ties this game at 3.
Play it. Mitchell Stevens on his backhand. Melanson looking for a lane in front. Goes to the left point now for Brouillard. On a vine and a wrister. Tip, they score! Mitchell Stevens! The Firebirds win in triple overtime! Turn the record over! We'll see you on the flip side! A 1-0 series lead for Coachella Valley! And now spinning his way to the offensive zone, Nathan Villeneuve waits for some help. Stevens shoots! He scores! Mitchell Stevens, we meet again! Left in the third period, stolen by John Hayden. A